Alrighty, I'm back. It is Wednesday afternoon. Actually, it's evening, Wednesday evening, and here we are continuing Skies of Arcadia Legends. Now, last video, I said I was going to grind for this awesome, amazing weapon, and in point of fact, I did grind for that awesome, amazing weapon. And in point of fact, the game trolled the crap out of me, and I had to grind for over an hour. Actually, I think about like an hour and 40 minutes. Finally, it dropped. But boy, did I have to work for it. Without further ado, here it is, Mace Hand. Hit percentage is 0, but raises attack by a whopping 125. If you look at his... which one is it? At his hook hand, it raises attack only by 51. Versus Mace Hand, yeah. Really worth it. But it took forever. It took about an hour on Sunday of mindless grinding and about 40 minutes on Tuesday, and finally, just as I was about to quit and just say, you know what, screw it, the final enemy dropped it. So happy. I was so happy. Just couldn't believe it. So anyways, we've got that. Not that it really matters, considering that Vice and Ica is now at level 15 instead of they're usually about like level 10, 12 for this level, for this area, but that's life. I'm going to show you here the fact that I have 7 moonberries. I believe I had 0 before, and now I have 7, and that's all from random encounters. Magic, I almost completed all of the red magic for Vice, and most of it for Ica and Drachma. Now the items I got were the Crystallis box, and then the Pyre box, and maybe this Rizalum crystal, but I don't know, I don't remember, I don't think so. Then this Ivy band, I'm not sure if I got 1 or 2. Well, here it says I have 2, but I know I at least got 1, but I don't know where I got the other one from. But it boosts defense and magic defense, especially to green magic, and protects against poison. It's actually quite handy for this level, and I will tell you why later. Then also, this Krillhound's claws, I had like 6, 7 of them drop. And it's pretty cool because it improves hit percentage and attack power, and the hit percentage improves by 20, which is really nice. But I only need like 1 for Drachma, and that's about it. But anyways, it dropped by like dozens. I was really surprised. And I think that's about it, really. Yeah, I think that's about it. But we're level 15. We have a good amount of red magic knowledge. We're all rested up. We're all ready to go. So let's go. Anyways, this first area, it does not have those Mind Stealer enemies. They have those Drownogs and those bat creatures, I don't know what they're called. And maybe those, yeah, these things, Basiliths, is that what they call them? Basilish. So the fights generally went like this. I attack the majority of them with Ica's special move, and then finish up whoever's left. Nice. Took out 3 of them. Vice will take out the last one, there we go, and that's how it went. However, it was actually quite scary having to deal with those slug Drellnog creatures because they cast Eternity, and I did not know that. I was not aware, and it was freaky actually. I was quite nervous. So here we are in Poogas, and that's where we start to encounter those Mind Stealers in Poogas area. And maybe they, look at that, there's 3 of them here actually. Crazy. That's like the most I've ever had. Normally there'll only be like 1 of them. Hopefully she'll hit all 3. Yeah, nice. So she can almost take them out. Actually, if Vice was going to use like a magic here, a red magic attack, he could take the rest out, but they're probably going to get poisoned. Oh no, well, got lucky. Boom. So these are the Mind Stealers, and they are the ones that drop this weapon. They're not the only ones, I believe. Some robot enemy, drillers, I think, or something like that. They drop that later on. I think in Well, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I'll point out later on where you can get that weapon. But this is the earliest you can get it, and it raises attack power by a crazy amount. Okay, so here's the other enemies. The Drellnog, very dangerous for this level, immediate termination, and Sirat. These guys, they cast frickin'... they cast... Electri, I believe. Really annoying, so I usually focus... Yeah, there we go. With Ica on the Drellnog. Maybe if we're lucky, she didn't hit the other guy. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, you see, you don't really want to use that weapon for regular attacks, but for counterattacks it's actually really good, because counterattacks always hit, and for special moves it's good, because special moves always hit. But anyways, also you might notice that this map is completely filled out. Yeah, I did travel in this area to encounter those Mind Stealers, but I did not loot any chests, so I will, of course, show you where the chests are. Now we just kind of go through this. The enemies, when I first played this game, this was a really scary area, actually, because the enemies were just so freaky, and the whole place, you know, it was just freaky. Oh, there she is. She got poisoned. Considering this is Valuan Empire, and they're really like their superpower, and not to mention the lower city is all depressing, and then the catacombs, they're just insane with crazy creatures and stuff. It's yeah, I was actually really nervous of this area. And I guess that carried over, because when I was, at least, especially when I found out that those Drellnogs could kill you instantaneously. I did not know that at all. Alright, so this is what I had to deal with. It sucks. You just have to kill a whole bunch of them. Thank God for Ica's moves. Special moves. Please hit him. Please hit him. Ah. Another enemy here that we can encounter, and those are the Krill Hounds. They're the ones that drop that accessory. They're not too bad. Okay, so we got another we got a Pyre box and Curia Crystals 3. It's actually good that we got Curia Crystal, because we're coming up on a boss later on that does some annoying, nasty damage, and it can also poison you. Alright, the yellow... These guys over there, those are the Krill Hounds. They cast Quaka. They're not too bad, really. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Ah, darn it. Oh well. She should annihilate the rest of them. Perfect.
Serves up right.
And you see, look at that Krill Hound's Claw, yeah. I keep getting a ton of them. And I was getting really mad that I kept getting those Krill Hound Claws and not the stupid Mace Hand. So that was really pissing me off. So here we have Assassin's Blade. Immediately equip it on Vice. It's a good weapon to have. Nice upgrade from Sky Cutlass. And because it also has a chance to poison. And this one, heavy armor. I believe Vice already has the Flame Mantle, so Flame Mantle is better. So let's go ahead and... we can't do that. Alright. Sailor uniform. And I think we can replace Trakuma's shirt with heavy armor. Perfect. That's 4 chests. Check them off. I have a little checklist over here. And there's 2 more chests, and those we'll get later. I guess I should say that after a certain point, a certain event in the game, you can, or these items will be unavailable. So definitely get them as you come through. There's no reason not to. I mean, they're not crazy hidden or anything like that. But they will become unavailable during a certain point of the game. Okay, so here, those breaks in the floor area, I actually tried to get a random encounter here and you can't. So it's actually, I guess, a safe area. And look, that's creepy too. Gross. Okay. So we are almost finished with the catacombs here. And once you get through... Oh, by the way, this area is where I got the weapon. And if you come here and it says, is it just me, or is the color of the wall here a little different from everywhere else? That's probably nothing. Alright, maybe. So I made it only up to here, and I kept running back and forth and trying to encounter the enemies, Mind Stealers. But up ahead, we've got a really gross... Not only does this gross scene of skeletons, but then you got that. Yeah, that thing is freaky. So let's go ahead and use Drachma to heal, since I'm not going to have him use magic during battles. There we go. And this... Look at that. Look at that thing. That's another reason why I was freaked out. I mean, see all blood everywhere, and you see this thing? It's disgusting. Yep. Okay, so the deal here is pretty simple. Don't get poisoned. So I'm going to actually get this Ivy Band, if you have it, equip it. And he is green, so we'll just stick with red. And I'm just going to focus with Vice. No, I'm going to use Magic and use Incram. Hopefully you have Incram. And use it on Drachma. And then I'm also going to give her Ivy Band. And then with her, I'm going to focus. And then he is going to do his Spirit Charge. And he not only guards, but he also raises the spirit by a good amount.
Moons, give me strength!
And yeah, this is at high speed. So, I think I'm just going to keep it at 150. This would have done a ton more damage if we were around 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 8, yeah, 9, 10, 11, somewhere there, but it actually does, like, hardly any. And now we get to use Tackle. And I actually am going to lower speed so you can see the animation. It did a ton of damage. A ton. And it's freaking awesome. Let's see. Basically just focus with everybody. And definitely do Spirit Charge. So now I'm just gonna raise up the speed up again. You can always, if you're lower in level, and you probably will be, you can always defend with Ica. And then in this case, we can actually use Cutlass, and she can focus, and then we can use Tackle in one go. So I'm just gonna skip through it. So unfortunately, since I spent so much time searching for this weapon, it feels like a little anticlimactic fighting these boss fights. I mean, look at that. The damage is not that much, and since I've got the Ivy Band, I'm really I'm just gonna go ahead and attack with everybody. I don't get poisoned, and we should take him down. And our Drachma should finish him up. There we go. Look at that. It's done. So yeah, I guess the fight was kind of anticlimactic, and I will try really hard not to do something like this, you know, in the future where I have to grind. So yeah, I don't really like to have an over-leveled character go through this area. But grinding is an option, obviously. So if you wanna do it, obviously do it. So Drachma definitely uses magic here to heal up. I think I'm going to use it on Bison. Yep. Ica. I'm gonna go save, and then I'll do the other boss fight. Yeah, there's another boss fight later on. So I guess I'll leave the video here, and then next video we're gonna fight another boss, and then we will try and see if we fail or not to escape Valua. Well, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And I promise, no more grinding.